Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Andhini Dwi Iradati with my student number is 2402040014. And today, I'm going to be your teacher and teach you about English sound contrast R and L. This contrast is especially important for many Asian learners, including Indonesians, because two sounds can be confusing when heard in fast speech. In English, however, R and L are two completely different consonants, and mixing them can change the meaning of words. For example, rice and lice, or light versus right. In this video, I will explain how to pronounce each sound, provide examples, show the differences, and introduce a simple teaching activity. The contrast between R and L is challenging because both are voice alveolar or alveolar adjacent sounds, and they may seem similar to learners. However, the tongue shape, tongue positions, and airflow are very different. Understanding these differences will help learners produce words clearly, especially common words like red, light, bright, long, and rain. The linguistics names of R is voice alveolar approximant. So now we move about how to pronounce R. First, curl the tip of your tongue slightly upward, but don't touch the roof of your mouth. Second is keep your tongue relaxed. Third is your lips should be slightly rounded. Fourth, air flows freely without friction. And fifth, your vocal cords vibrate. R, R, R. So let's try it together. Keep your hand on your throat and repeat after me. R, R. Good job. So now let's try to pronounce examples word with R. Repeat after me. Red, road, rice, ride, carry. Good job! Focus on keeping the tongue not touching the alveolar ridge. The linguistics name of L is voice alveolar lateral approximant. Now we move about how to pronounce L. First, touch the tip of your tongue to the alveolar ridge, just behind your upper front teeth, alright? Like. Second, air flows around the sides of the tongue. Third, your vocal cords vibrate. Fourth, the tongue remains the mouth and makes light contact. L, L, L. So let's try together. Keep your hand on your throat to pronounce example word with L. Repeat after me. Light, long, late, look, follow. Good job! So please make sure the tongue touches the alveolar ridge. Now let's look at the key differences between R and L. These simple details will help you avoid mistakes like saying lice instead of rice. First, tongue contact. For R, the tongue doesn't touch the roof of the mouth. For L, the tongue touches the alveolar ridge. Second is airflow. For R, the air flows straight through the center. For L, the air flows around the sides of the tongue. Third, tongue shape. The R tongue is slightly curled back, while the L tongue stays flat and touching. So, mastering these 3 points makes your pronunciation clearer and more natural. And now, let's practice some words. Words with R: red, road, ride, rain, bright, and words with l, light, late, look, long, lake. For this session, please repeat after me. Bright light, bright slice, break lake, wrong long, grace glass. Great job! This activity, minimal pairs, build your listening and pronunciation accuracy. So now, I want you to put your hand gently on your throat. And now say R, R, R. Feel that little buzz? That vibration means the sound is voice. Next, say L, L, L. You should feel the same vibrations. L is also voice. Both are voice, right? So, remember, if your throat vibrates, you are doing it right. Let's keep practicing clear sounds R and L. So yeah, to conclude the key differences between R and L are in the tongue contact, airflow directions, and tongue shapes. R is a voice alveolar approximant with no tongue contact, while L is a voice alveolar lateral approximant with the tongue touching the ridge. By practicing minimal pairs and using hand on throat voicing tests, learners can improve their pronunciation accuracy. Thank you for listening, everyone. Bye bye, happy practicing. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.